The Royal Rumble is the second biggest event of 2021, and it's going to be even bigger. During our Wrestling Insider pay-per-view watch-along is the former Raw main eventer himself. John Cena Sr. will be in studio live during the big event. We'll watch the Royal Rumble, take some questions, sign some autographs, and make this year's Royal Rumble as interactive as it can be without you being there in person. Get ready for John Cena Sr. live during the Royal Rumble, January 31st. All right, Tony, before we go, I hear the music in the background. Do you think Roman Reigns is a guy that is going to be able to take John Cena's place as the face of WWE?
I wouldn't say take his place, because John Cena had, like Hulk Hogan, had made his mark. You can't erase what has already been put there. You can't erase history.
Right.
John Cena is going to be one of the greatest wrestlers that ever stepped foot in the WWE. The Undertaker, Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage. Even though Savage is not here no more, he got his spot. He made his spot. Me and Rocky Johnson, even right now today, I'm still hearing people talk about me and Rocky became the first African American World Tag Team Champion. No,
remembered.
I don't think that he's going to take Cena's place. I think he made John Cena
as a face of WWE.
John Cena in being one of the many faces of the WWE. The WWE ain't no one face. Back in the days of superstar Billy Graham and Bruno, the late great Bruno Sammartino, who was one of the best person I ever met in my life. A perfect gentleman, a perfect champion, just a tremendous. For those that missed the opportunity of meeting Bruno Sammartino, let me tell you, you missed one of the best. Classy. But the company was wrapped around Bruno. Now the WWE had many great. They create so many great stars. It's almost like a Chevy. You got the Corvette. You got the Monte Carlo. You got the General. You got the Cadillac. You got all these things like Ford. You got the Lincoln. You got the you got. So it's not just no one. Like I say, in the old days, yes, one will replace the other. But now, because of the technology, a lot of the guys that have been there, even before John Cena, would never be replaced. Because you could now turn on your computer and go to join the WWE, what they call it on the computer there?
WWE Network.
WWE Network, go to WWE Network, and you can see guys that wrestle that you never even heard of before.
Right.
So because of WWE Network, they have they making stars that ain't even living no more.
Right.
But they stars and they great and famous to people that never even heard of a Bruno Sammartino or Chief Dre Strongbow or Pedro, God bless him, Pedro Morales, who we just lost not too long ago, and Jim Neidhart, who we just lost not too, Nikolai Volkov. So all these people can enjoy what these guys did now, and that's the good thing, one of the good things that came along with technology.
The World Wrestling Federation sold out Madison Square Garden with an overflow crowd into the Felt Forum in New York, Monday, January the 23rd, 1984. In the opening contest, Tony Gurria beat Jose Luis Rivera. The Invaders drew Tiger Chung Lee and Mr. Fuji. The Masked Superstar with the win over Chief Jay Strongbow. Sergeant Slaughter defeated Ivan Putski via countout. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff with Rowdy Roddy Piper victorious over Salvatore Bellomo. WWF Intercontinental Champion Don Morocco battled Tito Santana to a double disqualification. The Haiti Kid and Tiger Jackson beat Dana Carpenter and Poncho Boy in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Hulk Hogan, substituting for Bob Backlund, defeated WWF World Heavyweight Champion the Iron Sheik to win the title in one of the biggest matches in wrestling history. Superfly Jimmy Snuka with the win over Rene Goulet, and Andre the Giant with WWF Tag Team Champions, my partner Tony Atlas and Rocky Johnson, defeated Alpha, Sika, and Semula. If you were at MSG Live, share your memories in the comment section below. Use the links in the description box to keep Wrestling Legends working in our eBay store and on our acclaimed Patreon streaming service so we can bring you more interactive superstar shoot interviews to relive the good old days of professional wrestling. Boston Wrestling Sports in the MWF explodes into a new year with professional wrestling content galore and need you to join our family. Every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. after our Monday Night Raw review, it's Wrestling Insiders at your house with WWE Hall of Famer Mr. USA Tony Atlas. Wednesday nights at 10 p.m. after NXT and AEW, join rotating legends on Wrestling Insiders Special Edition. Every Thursday night at 10 p.m. after our NXT and Dynamite review, it's Marty Jannetty's No Holds Barred Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll journey on Wrestling Insiders Party with Marty. Friday night after SmackDown, don't miss John Cena Sr.'s Wrestling Insiders Fabulous Fridays. Plus, look for classic clips, history videos, bonus live episodes, pay-per-view watch-alongs, and more. For less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks, get early ad-free access to our Wrestling Insider talk shows, our acclaimed studio shoot interview DVD library, and help keep wrestling legends working during the worst of times. Join our growing family at patreon.com/Boston Wrestling. Expect the unexpected in 2021.